What's going on, guys? So we just got a tool sent to us here from Green Machine. We put a few hours on it the last week. Well, I did, and I just wanted to kind of go over it. Electric is very brand new, this battery powered stuff, so let's just start to finish go over everything. There's not much out here about this thing, so let me just go over it. 62 volt lithium battery. Green Machine's the name of the company. If you look them up, they're out there. This is the multi-tool head. It's kind of like one of those steel combi systems or something like that, where unscrew here, hold the button out, you can get a pole saw, you can get the hedge trimmer, you can get the edger, the string trimmer, all that kind of stuff. So I got a good bit of footage I'm going to put in the end of this video so you guys can see how everything works. They say the battery's commercial grade. I must say I put about 3 hours on it, and this is, I mean, it did a lot, and it's not even halfway through. So good with that so far, I guess. Again, I put maybe 2 hours on it over the last 2 days, like in a row, 2 hours total. So first off, let's go over from start to finish. Multi-tool head, just like one of those combi systems or any type of system out there where you can switch out the heads. Has a 62 volt battery with it. This is the fast charger, which I'll go over in 1 second. Has a 1-inch cutting capacity with the blades, and the blades are double-sided too, which is pretty neat. I mean, these are sharp as heck, like they always should be when you buy something like this. Again, the footage we have, it did some really good trimming. We don't do like overgrown stuff. It's a lot of monthly and bi-weekly maintenance, so it did pretty good, believe it or not. No complaints on the quality, I can say that. It has the 10 locking positions in the top here, just like any other long hedge trimmer. 135 degrees, nothing out of the ordinary there. Double-sided blades with the safety tip, like I said. Safety tip's pretty nice, especially when it comes up, you know, to the houses and siding, things like that. And then I believe this is 20 inches long. Again, just like most of your longer hedge trimmers. We have a bunch of steel, so it's the same deal. I'll show you real quick. So the speeds on this multi-tool, it's weird saying multi-tool, I'm used to saying combi system, but this multi-tool head, you gotta hold in, push button, and then hold the trigger. And this is on sport mode right here. I don't know if you can see that. So sport. I mean, it's moving. And then you have economy, which is not fast. I don't know if you can tell from that, but it's much, much slower. So it has to stay on sport mode, and I had it on sport mode for 2 hours, and like I said, the battery's at more than half. So very good with that so far. So let's go over back here, the rapid charger, 62 volt rapid charger. Let me show you this for a second. Let me take this off, kind of get it set up here. So this, I'm trying to set this up here. This back part does come undone. Let me kind of show you here real quick. This battery, I'm trying to set this up. So the battery back here comes undone. Hold the button in to show you the charge, and then there's a clip right up here that comes undone. Battery comes right out. That is the battery here, and then I'll show you guys the charger. So you'll hear this. Take a look at this. This is the rapid charger. Fits all batteries. And this is the same battery that goes in their lawnmower too, which is pretty cool. Move this out of the way. So and that's the rapid charger. So the icons are down here. The red dots would be heat. The warning light, I believe, is something's wrong with the rapid charger itself. Green dots mean it's charging, like right now, and then the solid green is fully charged. So this right now shows it's charging. But when you take it out, it shows it's at 3 out of 4. So let me see if I can make this video and leave it in here if it fully charges or not. But it is pretty fast. We've done this once before. So that's that. So real quick, guys, I'll go over some of the battery. I went over the indicator lights. That's the rapid charger there. And I don't know if this battery has it or not. I don't think it does, but let me take this out real quick. This battery has USB ports on it for some reason, so this can be like a power station or something like that. Odd, but good to know, I guess, in case of an emergency. Keep that charging. One battery for all the tools. Like I said, that same 62-volt battery goes in their lawnmower, goes in their string trimmer, goes in all that kind of stuff. So pretty neat, I guess. It does say it's professional grade. Again, I haven't used this thing on a full 10-hour day of just hedge trimming and going, so I don't know. I have, you'll see in the video, I have a lot of footage of trimming. So I just used the longer hedge trimmer for some smaller stuff, which you shouldn't do, but I wanted to get this footage out here just so you can see and you know, skip through it a little bit. I got some small bushes, some large bushes. Obviously with the smaller bushes you use a smaller hedge trimmer, I know, but again, I just wanted to get this video out. So you'll see it in work, you know, how it goes and everything like that. But complaints, zero. I mean, it did the same quality work that, you know, our $700 steels do, so can't complain. I believe, and again, Green Machine sent this to us. I believe this multi-tool head is almost $200 or $249 actually, $250, and the heads, depending on what you get, are around $150, something like that. But the batteries can be a little expensive, obviously, because how much it all costs nowadays. But really, guys, it's nothing, you know, nothing crazy. Same thing as most other tools. You know, you can adjust the handle. You got your grips up here, and I'll show you kind of an in-depth thing here with the top. Just like any other head, you hold this handle and it locks in the settings. 135 degrees. Comes down. This is the multi-tool head right here. This comes undone. Hold the button in, take it out. It's that easy, guys. Just a basic multi-head. So, again, regular long hedge trimmer, 20 inches, just like most others. No issues there. Sharp blades. Obviously, you got to keep everything sharp and oiled. Runs great. But that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, there's no in-depth craziness here. Like I said earlier in the video, you got your sport mode, economy mode. I don't really, obviously sport would be, I mean, I'm trying to get a move on. I'm not trying to trim the same hedge all day. So sport mode would be best. It's like holding something in full throttle. Economy mode, I have no idea what that means. Maybe if you're taking your time and, you know, you're a homeowner. But sport mode's the best bet. And again, hold the button in, trigger down. Well, battery's out, but that's the deal there. Button in, trigger down, and it'll go on. Economy mode, same thing. Push button in, hold the trigger down, it'll go on. So that's the gist, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna have some footage on it in a second here, so stay tuned in the video and you can check it out. If you have any questions, concerns, comment below. Like I said, guys, zero issues for running about 2 to 3 hours, almost 3 so far. It's the same thing, it's just battery powered. Batteries are very new. They sent this to us, so I'm gonna give it a shot and put it through some hell. So we'll see. All right, guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned.